Is the audio scratchy? I think it's just the audio's weird. Like, I think it's just the music is bad. Hi, Tox. You should be able to hear me now. I did change the audio, so the audio is working differently than it did in the past. So... oh, goodness. I don't want to hear myself. Okay, yeah, the music's weird. The music's definitely a little bit weird. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, I don't have that on this one. Nice. Forgot I changed the live scene. We're good. Hey, guys. Welcome back. I only changed like 3 things, don't worry. You're in an 8-bit game. What does that even mean? I'm not even freaking signed in. That makes me feel like I'm really contributing to society. Ooh, let's do it. Let's merge. Let's pull that trigger. Okay, there was one change I wanted. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu. That girl is a little attached to her. Oh yes, the music. The music is a little bit like. Huh? What's wrong, Lulu? I have to stare into her eyes, make her feel uncomfortable for a little bit. Dogs don't like to make eye contacts. So. There was one change I wanted to make real quick because Pedro is like only a little bit too, if you could be, is almost too Go focused. And so I go and I have like data meetups and Pedro's like, have you used Gorgonia? Like, just relax. Like, there's a lot of things I want to change with this, but we're just gonna... the software streamer who does primary Golang and data / AI meetups. Let's do that. Yep, don't talk about Java or JavaScript. That's literally it. Data and AI does live coding primarily in whose streams consist of live coding or data and AI meetups. Yeah, Lulu, go look out the window. Are you okay, babe? So, like, I was thinking about it the other day. I want to change Pedro to, want to change Pedro, I'm just gonna rocket launch this to production. To basically pull down the title of the event from the Meetup API. Not the Meetup API, the Twitch API. But until that happens, I'm kind of here. Hopefully I don't just deploy with git pull at some point. But we'll get there. Okay, Pedro should be good. So I made a thing a while ago. It was something about Ella Duck. I don't know. And so I was gonna make a Docker project, but like, look at this. Look at this beautiful babe. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna pull up work code one of these days. I'm gonna get fired. It's real. I can do git pull pg duckdb, and it should run. Ad break in progress. If you don't want ads, watch on YouTube. I just want to see if I can run it, right? Oh, I have to do the full, I forgot. Because, right? What do you mean? Yeah, usually all I have to do is Docker. Oh, I think I need to pull it out. It should be at the latest. Oh, goodness. And every time I start a stream, when I'm like, you know what? I want to be stinking productive today. Work starts messaging me. And I was like, ready to be productive. I'm ready to go. And I don't want... this is Mariah time. So, why doesn't it... gonna let me pull it? I like how it just has a default password of that. Should we try 16 main instead of latest? Oh yeah, it needed that for some reason. Docker run. So it says right here, you can almost see that. We should just be able to do this. Okay, and now I should be able to do a p-SQL. I gotta love me some p-SQL. Why on earth? What do you mean? Yeah, it's up and running. So it doesn't like that. I'll just do a... I mean, I usually just do localhost. It says it's on 5432. I don't... What's your... The password is DuckDB. The default is Postgres for the user. Oh, I usually do it this way. So host, localhost, user, be Postgres, password, isn't it password W? Oh, what is it? Oh, that's port. And then it... Oh, it's, again, capital U for user. Did it... Whoop. That's really interesting. It must be because I don't have the port exposed? That's gotta be it. So usually when I run it with the port exposed. Okay. So now we've stopped. Should I just... Okay, so we do podman, run... Sorry. Because we all know this is good content. Yeah, -D, so it was doing it in the background. Environment variables. So these are the environment variables. DuckDB, port 5432, so this should expose the port, which clearly didn't happen. We need it to be the image DuckDB, PG DuckDB, -D, so run it in the background. What do I mean? Oh. Oh, because it needed to start with Postgres? Oh, did it just say DuckDB when I ran it the other time? Well, I have to do the name. Hi, Lulu! Okay, this looks different than last time. Oh, it didn't run. Oh, it didn't like my dash D. Let's do a dash D here then. Put it in the background. So now it's running. Oh, and look, this time it actually has the port forward in there. So I don't have to exec into it. I see, yes. It did need that, the port to be exposed. What? Where's this one? Postgres user. Yes, it is. Why wouldn't it be accepting? Is it still like starting up for some reason? That's the Docker port, not the exposed port. So right, so I should still be able to call it on 5432 because that's the port I'm exposing. Like this should break. Oh, that did it. That's annoying. You were right. You just checked that you're... There you go. Cool. So this Docker's running. That's so nice. Do I want to use Docker? So I can do this. So now I don't have to do it. This is the user, that's the host. The password is DuckDB. What do you mean the imports must... Oh gosh. I just literally copied over a script from somewhere else. And I need to change that run Postgres. So it's podman run. Oh, that, see look. This would have made it 5432, that's right. So this would now be PG DuckDB PG DuckDB, and it would be main dash 16. Or is it 16 main? What did I run? (16 main). Should I just set this user and password to be whatever? I don't want to do that, but that's good to know. That's not the Docker image we're using. Look, we changed that. We've got an official Docker image now. We're using the image Docker IO PG DuckDB. They asked me, I was at a meetup on Wednesday. They said, why are you using Postgres? Can't you just use regular DuckDB? And I was like, yep, I can. But Postgres makes it more fun. Like, let's add the complexity first. So now if I do .run bin, run Postgres, permission denied, chmod, what do you mean? Did I set it up wrong? I thought that was right. That's not right. It's not this. How do you make a bash? No, that's stupid. Mariah has to go Google how do you make a bash script. Here's the word of advice for all you newbies out there. I mean, all 2 of you that are watching this. Don't be ashamed if you feel like you have to Google something that's super trivial. Because I am Googling how to make a bash script, and that is that. Oh, thanks, Crash Systems. Thanks, Crash System. Bin ZSH. Oh, yeah, I usually run these as bin sh. And I usually do bash, huh? Bash bin. When I run it. There's no file record. Little shell things. That is correct. I think this is the first time it actually clicked why it works when I put bash in front of it. Because I do 100% default to ZSH. Because why would I not? I don't know any better. Oh, I need to make a volume, don't I? Did I do this? Podman volume? I need to make a volume. Oh, which bash? Oh, that's a good question. I shouldn't have more than one. It should just be bin bash. Or, actually, watch. Yeah, I just have one bash. It almost always works when I just do a shell script, though, when I just do bin sh. Almost always. But I just like to title things with bin bash. Yeah, I know. There are some symlinks to the bash RC. But that's it. So Postgres data. Non-themed tech dad joke, please. Oh, like what? You want it to be not go rug? I need to create a volume. I clearly didn't do that locally. And then I need to... Oh my goodness! I'm using a relative shebang path? Oh yeah. Look at that. I did. There you go. Let's fix that up real quick. I should be using an absolute path. Look at you figuring that out. Thank Crash Systems. You know, just the little things. Hey, but Pedro did a Go-related dad joke, and that's new for Pedro. And this is, it's not the Arrays one. So here's the Go dad joke. I'll post it right now on Blue Sky, because that's my new passion. My new passion is Blue Sky. It got mugged! Okay, Pedro's dad jokes for the day. Why did the Go routine go to therapy? Because it was feeling a little async. That's a good one, right? Second one. Why did the coffee file a police report? Because it got mugged. Oh, that's good. Pedro's on a roll. I don't think I've logged into to Blue Sky on this computer yet. The most interesting use case for Go's context package? Come on, dude. There you go, Blue Sky. Pedro did a decent job. Good job, Pedro. Where was my... Didn't I just search something about volumes and it clearly didn't... Oh, like, literally I just gotta do Docker volume create. And it just needs to be Postgres data, and I'm gonna make it in this repo, and then I'll do a git ignore. If by that you mean weird, yes. I'll change it. It's just like, so... It's a weird sound. Oh, well that's why. It was like doing weird music. How about now? Now does the music sound better? Also, it shouldn't be too loud. Is that better? You don't hear any music now? Well, do you hear any music now? Okay. So now it's something. Yeah, I know, I'm figuring it. There was static in the song. Like, it was a weird song. I'm not denying that it was a weird song. Yeah. Music balancing in straight OBS is a little weird. And I got a new mixing software, and I'm a little hesitant to do too much with it. So yeah. Okay. Just let me know if the music is too loud, or if it's annoying. That's it. As long as neither one of those are true. Hey, Widow. Okay. Good. I just like, it's a little weird. So I do podman, create, volume. It's called Postgres data. What do you mean? Why did that not work? Look, Widow. I'm doing DuckDB. I don't know. I've created volumes in Postgres before. I just don't think I've done it here. And so I'm like, well, why was that? Did that not work? Why did it say something? Why? I don't know. Speaking of Widow, you said you have everyone on Discord. You didn't add me on Discord. We're not Discord friends. How do you know if I'm gaming or not? Do you? I'm not, but do you know? Oh, I should look at how to create them volumes in Podman, because mounting them is the same, but creating them is probably different. Uh-oh. Dr. L. Davis. Do you use Podman? Oh, do you use Docker now? Does work pay for Docker Desktop, or do you use Rancher Desktop so that you can use Docker? That's the question. Create empty volume with specified label. Why do I use Podman over Docker? Because you have to pay for Docker Desktop, and you don't have to pay for Podman. It didn't used to, but now that Podman comes with Podman Desktop, I'm kind of like, why use Podman? I liked it that it was just a just the stuff on the back end, right? You could just like install the binary and go, or runtime, or whatever the stupid thing is. Oh, I did it backwards. Oh, I want Postgres. Podman. So yeah, so I've been using Podman for a while just because on Mac you had to... do the other thing. You had to pay for it. Cool. So now if I do bin no such file or directory. Oh, do I have to do a... Okay, so... Oh, come on. Oh, that's really weird that it's using the same port. That's really amazing. Oh, it's using the same... I didn't... It's not using the volume then. Because now it should use a completely... Okay. No, I want Docker... Right, there's not anything there, but how do you list the containers? So, how do you list the containers? I thought it was ls. We have images. PS is container, so there's not a container, so it was just still shutting down. Uh-oh. And this one has the volume, right? Cool. So now I have Postgres running on the sides, and let's check our database migration. Oh, I don't think I need to do that anymore. You're hearing some weird noise from my mic. What weird noise? Like the music? Or my voice? Because that's the only thing you should be hearing is music and my voice. And maybe some error noises from my computer whenever I do something stupid. Robin! Hello! Glad you made it. Okay, everybody says the music just sounds like static. Should I just turn it off? Does that sound better now there's no music static? Well, I can still hear it. I just like music in the background. That's really sad. Well, it was supposed to sound like chiptunes. Chiptunes was the appropriate sound. Yes. Chiptunes was the appropriate sound. I was thinking, like I'm gonna do all different kinds of analytics in this database. Should we start with Twitch? Should we start with Twitch analytics? What do you think? Stream analytics? If we're gonna start with Twitch analytics, let's go over here and figure out what analytics we want. I don't have to add the plugin anymore because that's already there. My understanding. Let's go. Yeah, PG DuckDB. I should... Literally, this is like so brand new. No, I want to go to the GitHub. So this should already have... This is amazing. I'm gonna start this. Oh, I already started it. Oh, thanks for that follow, Robbie. Oh, that's really... Could you imagine? Look at this. Like, this is what I want to do. All I want to do is run this SQL and be able to do transformations. It's fabulous. You like my Pedro dance? You weren't following me, Dr. L. Davis? That's so sad. Sorry. Analytics. Just so you could play the Pedro song? You know you can just use channel points to play the Pedro song. Like... There's channel points at the bottom of chat. There's this little gopher with its eyes covered. If you click on the channel points, there should be an option to play the Pedro song. It's only... Yeah, Pedro Dance. Pedro Dance is only 5,000 points. And what are you doing with your points, Rug? You don't see a gopher at the bottom of chat? Rug Mattbot, thanks for the follow. They're puntas. Didn't you notice, Güero? They're puntas de Pete. Next time you see Steven, tell him that it's very obvious I speak Spanish from my Twitch channel. Cheers. The water's right here. I just can't drink without spilling it on myself. You know, like a normal person. Game developer analytics. So, PubSub. Yeah, so I have the chatbot running. And this is the Twitch API for doing actions. But I wanted the insights and analytics, and I want it to just go to my database all the time. What? No, I don't. So there's not an API. I just have to download a CSV. No, there's... Okay, if you can download a CSV, you should 100% be able to get it with an API call, right? Hi, Lulu. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi, big girl? Come here. Come here. You want to come up say hi? Dallin really wants to see you. Yeah, he does. Come here. Oh, you're gonna lay on my feet, Kay. Dallin won't see you, Dan. I used to have a dog cam, but then I changed. I don't have enough. Now I don't have enough. Hi, Lulu. Come here. Come here. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, up, up. Up, up. She's like, no, Mama. I don't want it. Yeah, it depends on the response headers. Yeah, yes. I'm just saying, if there's a button, there's gotta be an API, right? That I can just secretly call instead. There's gotta be. Let's see. Let's see if I have to give away any secrets to get on the Twitch developer stuff and get to that CSV. I didn't. Why would I? So I go to console. Wait, how did it say to do it? What? What to say? Go to extensions tab, click download CSV. Oh, Dr. L. Davis, that one's for you. Wait, no. Wait, so I can't just... This is only for if I'm building a game? I'm not building a game! Okay. Pretty much. There should be a way on the API to just get this information, right? What's an extension? Oh, like an extension. I don't want to create an extension. I just want to get Twitch analytics from the freaking... Should I just set up an event stream? Well, the problem is I want to be able to make a call. Like, at the end of the day, what I want to do is I want to be able to get creator's goal, get extension analytics report. Oh! No, that's not what I want. I want to be able to click a button and see how many people were live and when they were live. Okay. We won't do Twitch analytics. We'll do meetup analytics. I'm really upset about this. I'll have to look into it later. So, there's a problem that there's a lot of PII with this. I may or may not just have thousands of people's emails sitting on my computer for no reason. It's what every good hacker does, right? So, that was the wrong one. Oh yeah, the port's different. Is it not running? Okay, I still have that. I also still have Pedro. What am I doing that I shouldn't be doing here? Probably the name part. Oh, it's not even building it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I know why. I know I could play with publicly available large datasets, but that's not as fun as struggling with datasets I already have. I know the issue is. I need PG, PWD, and PG user. Now it should work. What? Why didn't it work now? Well, then clearly... Why isn't it running? Why does it run when I do this? What's the difference? I don't see anything different here. The volume mounting? Yes. And the port. Is that it? Is it because of the volume? So did it not work because it didn't have the directory at the time? So, ooh, that works now. It was an issue. It should have been 5432 to 5432. ls. So if I'm doing DuckDB correctly, with DuckDB, now that DuckDB's running, oops, I should be able to go over here to DuckDB. Nope. Writing data in PostgreSQL. So I should be able to insert something. Like I said, I can insert it from Postgres, from Parquet into Postgres. I should be able to also insert it from CSV into Postgres, because that's very common. Inserting it from Parquet into Postgres is literally the use case I want to do for work. Like, in my opinion, we should be storing everything in Parquet files and say screw the rest of it. And if an analyst wants to use it for machine learning, we'll throw it into Data Fusion, or we'll use Iceberg or something. And then when we want to productionize it, we just literally use DuckDB. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't be completely ephemeral with cloud storage and Parquet files. I don't ever want to see data, like, I don't know why we don't do everything that way. What's the most interesting case you've seen for Go channels? Probably runtime orchestration. In addition to reading data from Postgres, this extension allows you to create tables, ingest data into Postgres, and make modifications to the PostgreSQL database using standard SQL queries. This allows you to use DuckDB, for example, to export data into a in a Postgres database to Parquet, or read data from a Parquet file to Postgres. Yeah, we got that far. Okay, yeah, so you just create tables like you normally do. I don't know why they're doing that attach thing. I didn't know they had a MySQL extension too. I knew they had an Iceberg extension. This is literally what I'm saying. If we have Iceberg on top of Parquet, like, we're golden. We can just run everything. Lulu, did you come to say hi? Did you come to say hi again? You want to say hi to Twitch? Were you barking? Did you bark big? Come here. Come here. Oh, bye. You want to come up, sit on Mom? You want to come up? Come here. Oh, you just want some love? She's only slightly needy. Oh, hi. What do you need? Hi. You're acting like you might need to go outside. Do you need to go outside? Okay. Do we need to go outside? Okay, come on, let's go outside. You want to come up? Or you want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside. Come on. I'm going to take her outside. 2 seconds. Well, probably 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. Let's go outside. Come on. Max, do you need to go outside? It's fine. It's not cold outside. I can just leave every door to my house open so that my dogs don't bug me. Who cares? Okay, so this copy line is the one that does that. I wonder if I could do that in a Goose migration. What do you think? Because if I could do that in a Goose migration and I was having Go orchestrate it, that would be super fantastic. Okay, well, let's try it. I'm mounting a volume, so I have persistence. It's not really ephemeral. I don't... So I shouldn't... Boo! Why would I use Atlas? Atlas is a pile of hot garbage. I'd rather use Goose. How do you feel when I call the technology you guys spend time investing in at work hot garbage? You should feel like I value your opinion. You feel like hot garbage? Is that a compliment to your wife, or is that like a diss on your wife? You said you were hot garbage. And I was like, is hot garbage a good thing or a bad thing if you're married? Look at this Go API. This is what I'm saying. We can just... But with Postgres, we don't need the Go API. We don't need it. CSV files, thank you. Okay. So I want to do this. Oh yeah, this is the fun part of Mariah only using command line SQL editors. Is that I make it hard on myself. Okay, so with this one, for this case, I'm not going to do that. I have CSV files. I'll write an importer in Go. We're going to leverage Postgres from the Go side. That was my intention all the way. And then I'll do DuckDB when I do analytics. That's going to be the plan. That's not how you should ever do this for work. Don't do that at work. If you're doing this at work, do something else entirely, please. I don't even know what I'm dragging around right now. Oh. Okay. So we have a database, we have Postgres. Let's go over here. What's in this? Where am I? Oh, I see where I am. Yeah, no, I don't just have people's interview repos sitting around either. Hey, Widow, remind me, I need to send you something. One of these. I need to send it to you. So this is an open source scraper thing I wrote that pulls things out of, off of meetup.com. Yeah, I want to show you. I think it would work really good for our size company. Like, we obviously need to change it because, like, there would be IP issues if we use it, but I think it's a really good place to start for interviews and stuff. And we can literally use it for anybody. LS Meetup Analytics. I believe we should go there. So here we have a write CSV. Yeah. Isn't this fabulous? Look at this CSV write stuff. So let's start with the group data. So we'll have a group ID, group name, group URL, URL status, total members, average. Yeah, there's no PII in group stuff. None. What's the most interesting project you've worked on that uses Go? I mean, the answer is still Pedro. Pedro's still the most interesting one. The other one is definitely probably Tailscale. Sorry. Tailscale didn't like me, but yeah, it was a cool experience. So I need to go over here to database, migration, schema. We need to do a create table. And create table is going to be, we're going to call it user groups. Oh, sorry. I'm sidetracked. We're migrating. While I'm thinking about it, because I'll forget about it later. I need to see. Yeah. So what I need to send this to Clint. If you don't know Clint, he's my fake business partner. As in, we founded a business together, but since it doesn't make any money, are we really business partners? Ooh. That listen to events from locks, like from door locks. That'd be really fun. I've never dealt with anything that was hardware, but I think some of you have. So this is a table we want to have. Ooh. What? Why on earth would you like hardware? Do you like some kind of like weird electrical engineer or something? I mean, these are all strings if I remember correctly. Oh, I should just... You wish. Sorry. We have a group name and we have group data. Oh, look at that delightful GraphQL. This is what I needed. Thank you. Thank you very much. won't you let me go to number 1? Do you want my, I'll bring you a present. A present that's not just a zip file. Like, these are all strings. Okay, so we have a group ID, which should be varchar. Ooh, no. We should make this one be a UUID. Do we need to do... And this just be ID. And we'll call this meetup.com. Meetup.com group ID. That can be varchar tiny. Name can also be varchar tiny. URL name? Yeah. Link, status, total members, last event date, average age, past events, RSVP, RSVPers. So at some point, oh, do I? Just because, no. So the reason I don't, text just doesn't have a size limit, right? So that was my only thought there. My thought was, and I'm probably going to go back to like varchar 64, right? Because what meetup name's going to have larger than 64 characters in it? And none of these are. It's just literally, I was just thinking it would be more memory efficient to, not, again, Postgres will probably rewrite the memory appropriately. I just wanted a hard code text limit. That was it. Yeah, it's currently arbitrary. Oh, this is a fun song. Let's give you guys a fun song. And that's the problem with, oh gosh. I should boost my mic a little bit. There we go. Now my mic's just slightly boosted. I'm really tempted to just take tick highs. I think I'm going to do that. Syntype kite stash, I think. Actions hook? Oh yeah, I forgot I was using CockroachDB for this. So we're going to call this user groups. There we go. Shoot! I don't that, Adam? Oh, that's nice. Oh, gosh. The one who is supposed to be in charge of hearing my complaints. That one. Who I said I would never call him by just his first name. So we don't need an org ID at this point. We do want a meetup.com group ID. Notice how this one was text. Good. So this would be user group analytics. We don't need the, ooh. Maybe those. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Anybody in chat have anything they want me to build? Or add to Pedro? Goes down. What happened to the music? Oh, it just got stupid. What music should we listen to now? League of Legends? Let's listen to the 2 League of Legends tracks. How's that sound? In celebration of Arcane tomorrow. Oh gosh. I promise you, there's probably a 45% chance I stay up until 1 a.m. tonight. Only 45 though. So for group analytics, we want this to be group ID, and it needs to, oh no, this would be, if you like Arcane, it's exciting. Like, I don't know if it's, necessarily, oh, don't I have a formatter somewhere? This should also be unique, yeah. Oh, most exciting feature. What would be the most exciting feature? That's what I'm saying. Like, doing something in Pedro, doing something with analytics. What are other things I want to build? Yeah, that's the only thing I really have on my docket right now is updating Pedro to replace Discord and then building out my data pipeline. I want to see if I can run Ghost scripts in Dagster. That's the next thing I need to figure out, is if I can use Dagster. So to run a Ghost script. Well, maybe not replace, I meant Nightbot, not Discord. I want to integrate, sorry, I misspoke, not replace Discord. I want to integrate Pedro into Discord. So I don't want to necessarily build a chat bot. Oh, Takai was the other one. I need to replace meetup.com before we start adding chat features to it. I used to have... The align plugin can't be found. Will somebody just format this for me? Why do I have 3 formatters installed if none of them can work? Here's the thing. I think this is per event, right? No, these are per group analytics. Okay. So I think this is all fine. I'm just frustrated that I can't do that. So over here... Oh, there. Over here... No, not there either. I'm wondering if I actually exported the meetup function I want. Oh, I have docs for this somewhere. There is Go Dogs for this. It's on the README. Getting harder than it should be. Oh, this is a... No, I wrote the meetup scraper, right? Meetup Go Scraper... Something, something... Yeah. See? I told you there were docs. Used to be docs. Oh, is it because it was the wrong version again? Go to latest. Yeah, that's why it was the wrong version. So, on type groups, oh, all of my functions are... No, I want to get group list and then get group data. So if I set up a client... Okay. Be able to get group list. No, it writes the CSV. Oh, I don't want to write the CSV. I knew this was going to come back to bite me. Should I fork it? Or should I use the CSVs? Okay, sorry. I just got distracted by Arcane again. I'm gonna fork it. No. Don't worry about that. Let's not worry about that. We've got this. We'll build something in this in a minute. What I want to do, and that database stuff was fine. I'll build a connector to that in a minute. Let's go over here. Favorite package for working with JSON? There's only one that you need to know, and it's the standard library package. Pedro, there's only one package you need for Go and JSON. It's the standard library. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. There's one more thing I wanted to do. So I have a cron job running here. And this is where I want to host the Docker stuff, actually, where I want the database to live forever. And my question was, so I'm actually going to kill the one local, and let's just spin it up there before I get too far. It's just going to keep repainting that thing now, huh? My question was, you can create services in Docker, and I was wondering if you do a Docker service, how that's different than Docker run? Oh, it's with Swarm. Yeah. And I don't necessarily wanted to do that. You know there's Docker network stuff. Like, there's no Docker run here. I'm wondering... DuckDB. That's the Docker daemon. Okay, this is what I wanted. Right, I just essentially want my Docker Postgres to run if I restart. And that's it. That's all I want. I don't even think I need DuckDB because I don't need to worry about proxying or anything like that, actually. Docker run at start at. Yeah. Oh, I just do restart always? Really? Oh, that's easy. So basically, all I need to do over here in my pie, just do podman ps. Cool. So I need to do the exact same command that I did over here. Hey, baby. This one. And then I just need to do restart always. Oops. Not that. Yeah, this one has It has funnel on it on purpose, by the way. Because I want to be able to share a metabase. The goal is to get everything running and up and then post metabase on it, and so that I can just give people fun analytics on metabase. Now, if I will achieve that goal in less than like 4 years, I would be surprised. Restart always. Oh, I can't do that yet. I need to make a directory, Postgres data, and I need a podman create volume Postgres data. Oh, wrong way. Volume create. Cool. And I need to make it so that we're not playing the only 2 arcane songs that exist. Does anybody like D&D? Oh, and I need to fetch that image too. I haven't fetched that image. That's the other thing I gotta do. Podman pull docker.io / pg DuckDB / pg duck. That's still not how you spell duck. Colon 16-main. I am about to walk into a boss battle. A D&D boss battle. How you doing, John? It was good seeing you at KubeCon. Good. Well, we're all... I don't know. I think a lot of people are... Is this like the drudgery time of the year? Or is this just like the... I feel like somebody made a joke the other day that we just don't do anything in Q4. And I agree. We don't do anything in Q4. Except for apparently... We try to... I am so proud of the Postgres, the Docker skills I've been gaining lately. It's been very refreshing. Okay, so that should be it. We think .d-e-e-p. We need to do pp, port 522, 5432. Restart always, mount the volume. Okay. What do you mean absolute path? Isn't that what it was? Oh. Mariah forgot. Yes, this is not absolute. Past, it's relative. Now it should be absolute, correct? Okay, now... It's already in use! Oh no! This is where I had my Postgres instance! I do have a Postgres instance running here outside of Docker, I think. How did I how do you, how do you check that? Ooh, I know I have Postgres running. Oh gosh. How do you check to see if Postgres is running on a thing? I forgot that I have Postgres running on this Pi. Oh gosh. I don't remember how I did it. I know I did this. Oh gosh. Can you do sudo apt delete Postgres? Is that a thing? How to remove my Postgres installation from Ubuntu? Let's try that. It was just a demo DB that I never ended up using. I'm not deleting anything important. Okay. So I was trying to get people to be able to use a remote Postgres instance for a course, and that didn't work, so I ended up switching to SQLite, which was so much smarter. I don't know why I didn't think of using SQLite in the first place. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Restart always be Postgres. Last time it was that the volume was created wrong. What else am I missing here? I have a volume, I have a restart always. Yeah, so that's not loading the volume. Did I have like, no. Oh, I don't think I ever got it running with a volume, actually. Now that I think about it, it was always ephemeral. That really stinks. I need it to work with a volume. Does it need like a parentheses or something? Why doesn't that start? Why doesn't that start? Ooh. Actually, let's get rid of the -D. Maybe if I do it in verbose. Actually, there. I don't. -V is volume, so that's clearly not verbose. But this should keep it running. There we go. Files belonging to the database system will be owned by user Postgres. This user must also own the server process. Okay, so the issue is where I'm mounting it inside the container. Okay. Looks like I need to set an environment variable PG data. Okay. Hoot toot 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 toot. What are you gonna say, Nightbot? So you stepped away for 3 minutes and now I'm deep in the Postgres docs? Yes. So the issue is I need to set up PG data because my user doesn't have permissions. So if I did something like I don't remember if it was PostgreSQL data or Postgres data. And it's just talking about the defaults, sorry. So the default is this. So yeah, it might not exist. So let's make sure I was actually passing the right thing that existed. Okay, so that was the issue. The issue was I was not using the correct volume mount. That's why I was just needed to see where the default was in the container because I wanted to mount that volume. That's sweet. So now I can go -D and it'll just run. Sweet! Now I have something that's running all the time. What is the most interesting thing you've learned from a recent library or Go package? Ooh. Like Go standard library package? What is an interesting thing I've learned from a Go standard library package? Okay, so now I have Postgres running on my Raspberry Pi. I should be able to watch this. So if I go to Pi, user Postgres 5432, DuckDB. I'm connected to the one on my Pi. That's sweet. Okay, so now. Okay. Since we only do it in production. Alright, what else are we doing besides running this in production? Okay, so now we set it up. I have Postgres running. That is awesome. Took nothing away from today. I have Postgres running in Docker, which is fabulous. Not Postgres. Postgres running in Docker. DuckDB running on top of Postgres, all hosted on my Raspberry Pi. And theoretically, do they only have 4 songs in this? I just got distracted by the music. They have 7 tracks. Let's do 13 tracks of head-banging mosh pit goodness. That sound about right? That'll probably take us to the end of the stream. So now we have this running, and now we gotta get data in it. Yeah. Essentially what I want to do is I want to use this. And dump it into a database instead of into a CSV. That's what I want to do. Even though I was... Oh, Mariah. I was already working on that. Like an idiot, I have Meetup Importer, which reads CSVs and inserts it into a database. So I already have like half of it. Let's do it. Why am I using Todd's logging package? And log. Where is logging? Oh gosh. So let's go over here. We're gonna just copy and paste that as main, actually. No, we don't want to do that. Let's have migrations. Why am I using the call importer? I don't need call stuff. Oh, I'm just using the call key, yeah. If I want to do, I've decided everything I do should be standard library. So instead of using a logging package, I'll just use slog. What do you mean package needs to be an issue? Oh. Seven? Okay. So we don't have this. And that's because we don't like, I don't need this to be clear. DB initialize, I don't need. I already connected to the database, right? Yeah, we already have it connected to the database. Right? Okay. Because that's what type this returns. Not that, no, not that one. And we're not doing orgs. Oh, we have a Takai group type. I should be able to import that, right? give that a test. The issue here is I'm connecting to localhost, and it should be Raspberry Pi. How many R's are in Raspberry, Pedro? I don't think this is gonna work, but I want to try it out. Go, mod. I'm not in the go pass, so I gotta do it the hard way. What do we want to call this? Why did the go routine go to therapy? Because it was feeling a little go routinely? Stuck in its loops? I don't get that one. What the heck is that a tree data structure? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of this. That's Pedro. Un de toi. That's toi. That's not how you spell toi, is it? What? We got a ban! Where is our... How do we... Where are my mod actions here? Tree A, my friend, is a tree-like data structure that's perfect for prefix matching and autocomplete. It's essentially a nested dictionary that stores strings in a way that allows for fast lookup, insertion, and deletion of words. Think of it like a phone book, but instead of names and numbers, it's about prefixes and suffixes. Why would I do that when I can use a vector database? I feel like you want me to do something nice and beneficial, and I want to literally smash it with a wrecking ball. No! It's in database migrations. And there should be one more place where I have that listed, right? Database. I mean, it should still fail because I don't need a file storage. This. Okay, let's build it. make a gRPC call anywhere, do I? I'm just using an object that happens to be defined by protobuf. That's all I'm doing. Oh, is it? Was I pointing at something else here? I was. It would be meetup. What is the replay? Oh, it's Takai Stash. Isn't that disgusting? Oh, I thought there was one in photos. Did I finally nuke that? Oh, I did. I can just point to Taikai now. That's so nice. That's really nice. Only 7 unread messages. I think that's more messages today from work that I had the entire time I was out of the office. What do you mean that's the thing? It is the... Why do I need that? I shouldn't need that. I'm not using gRPC Gateway. I shouldn't need that. Why does it think I need that? I just want to use the freaking object. I hate reusing objects. Why generate them with Proto if we have to redefine them 15 times? Okay, let's take a break. We need an emotional break. Very Look at that. Let's retry. Hey, Lulu. Ah! Have was slower, Lulu. Hi. Come see Mama, Lulu. What's Mama? Hey, Mama, I should be not die. I've been not being a good girl, Mama. Okay, come over here. Oh no, now they're talking. This is so fun. Life is so fun. I know it, Lulu. Oh, she put her head on my knee. It's so sweet. Oh, there was a Go blog post I wanted to read. Should we take some time and do that? There was a Go blog. Go turns 15. This is the one I wanted to read. And before we do that, we need to set a mark here in the Twitch. How do you do that? Not make a clip. It's like marker. We're gonna do Go blog post. Now we got a marker in the stream, guys. I wanted to go over this because I heard about it, and I've been having fun doing blog posts. And look, Renee French drew something. Look at that pretty little gopher. It's amazing. Thank you, Renee French. Okay. Austin Clements for the Go team. Austin Clements is the new tech lead for the Go team. Happy birthday, Go. On Sunday, we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Go's open source release. Not much has changed since the 10th anniversary, both in Go and in the world. Oh, sorry, not much has changed. That's a lie. So much has changed in Go and in the world. In other ways, so much has stayed the same. Go remains committed to stability, safety, and supporting software engineering and production at scale. What if they said software engineering in production at scale? Like, I don't know how Go remains committed to supporting production at scale. Oh, Go is supporting production at scale. I don't get that. Will somebody please explain to me how Go, the programming language, supports production at scale? That's all I'd like to know. Please explain that to me. Go is going strong. Go is going strong. Go is going strong. That's it. Go's user base has more than tripled in the past 5 years, making it one of the fastest growing languages. From its beginning just 15 years ago, it has become a top 10 language and the language of the modern cloud. Is that because of my Go content? Is it my Go content? My courses on O'Reilly Media's platform that has made Go one of the top growing languages? I want to know. Was it thanks to me? Am I the reason that Go is a top 10 language and it is one of the fastest growing languages? With the release of Go 1.22 in February and Go 1.23 in August, it has been a year of for loops. I agree with that. Go 1.22 made for loop scoped per iteration rather than per loop, addressing a long-standing gotcha. Over 10 years leading up to the release of Go 1, the Go team made a decision about several language details. Among them, for loops should create a new loop variable on each iteration. Amusingly, the discussion was quite brief and distinctly unopinionated. Rob Pike closed it out in true Rob Pike fashion with the single word, stet. Leave it be. I don't know. I must be missing something when he said stet. And so it was. While seemingly insignificant at the time, years of production experience have highlighted the implications of the decision. whose production experience? Go's? Google's? CrowdStrike's? But in that time, we also built... I say CrowdStrike because there was a GopherCon talk about how a production error at CrowdStrike led to a language change in the Go standard library. And so, like, it would be really cool to work at a company where your production outage affects a programming language. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels to me when it says years of production experience, it's talking about companies whose outages affect the standard library, which is not my company. But in that time, we also built robust tools for understanding the effects of changes to Go, notably ecosystem-wide analysis and testing across the entire Google codebase. Just Google's codebase. An established process for working with the community and getting feedback. Following intensive testing, analysis, and community discussion, I agree, Steel Toad. You definitely know that there's issues with Stet is editor's markup. Oh, gotcha. We rolled out the change, accompanied by a hash bisect tool to assist developers in pinpointing code affected by the change at scale. The change for for loops is part of a 5-year trajectory of measured changes. Oh, that sucks. Wouldn't it suck to be, like, building something for 5 years? Like, I've never worked at a company for 5 years. I feel like it sucks when you're building something for longer than 5 days, which is my life on Twitch, but not at work. It would not have been possible without forward language compatibility introduced in Go 21. What is okay. This in turn built upon the foundation laid by Go modules, which were introduced in Go 1.14 4.5 years ago. Yes, I agree with that. Rugmet! Congratulations! 5 years is a big deal. Longest I've been at a company was 3.5, and I got bored, so I left. Go 123 further built on this change to introduce iterators and user-defined for-range loops. Yes. Combined with generics introduced in 1.13. Iterators would not be possible without generics. I agree. I did the blog post review on that. If it wasn't for generics, we wouldn't have iterators. This creates a powerful ergonomic foundation for custom collections and many other programming patterns. I was talking to a colleague of mine, and he's much closer to self-taught like I am, and he said he's got a guy he works with that he talks in like super patterny jargon. He's like, and this is the singleton pattern, and this is the... I don't even know any of them. And I'm just like, I wouldn't even know what he was saying. That's what this feels like to me when it's talking about programming patterns. It's like, Go for me has never been one to conform to programming patterns, and the longer it exists, the more people are like, look at this pattern I've implemented. These releases have also brought many improvements to production readiness. Oh, look at that word, production again. Introducing much anticipated enhancements to Go's HTTP router, a total overhaul of execution traces, and a stronger randomness for Go applications. Additionally, the introduction of the first V2 standard library packages establishes a template for the future evolution of modern evolution. It was JSON, right? JSON was the first one? Oh, it was MathRand. Oh, yes. MathRand was the first V2. Get over yourself. MathRand is great as a V2. That one could totally be a breaking change that didn't even work right to begin with. Over the past year, we've also been cautiously rolling out opt-in telemetry for Go tools. This system will give Go's developers data to make better decisions while remaining completely open and anonymous. Go telemetry first appeared in Go Please, the Go language server, where it already led to a litany of improvements. This effort paves the way to make the programming in Go even better experience for everyone. Looking forward, we're evolving Go to better leverage the capability of current and future hardware. Hardware has changed a lot in the past 15 years. It has. In order to ensure Go continues to support high-performance, large-scale production workloads for the next 15 years, how many times is production? Only 6? Oh, I thought that they said production way more than 6 times. We need to adapt to large multi-cores, advanced instruction sets, and the growing importance of locality increasing non-uniform memory hierarchies. GPUs? Did they just say that Go's gonna be built for GPUs? If Go is built for GPUs, I change my opinion on Go for AI. As soon as you can do multi-core, as soon as you can do GPU parallelization in Go, there is no longer a need to use Python. And that is a fact. Pedro just asked, what's your favorite Go library for working with databases in Go? And that would be SQLX. Some of these improvements will be transparent. Go 124 will have a totally new map implementation under the hood. That's more efficient on modern CPUs. We're prototyping new garbage collection algorithms designed around the capabilities and constraints of modern hardware. Some improvements will be in the form of new APIs and tools so Go developers can better leverage modern hardware, like GPUs! We're looking at how to support the latest vector and matrix hardware instructions, and multiple ways the applications can build in CPU and memory locality. A core principle guiding our efforts is composable optimization. The impact of an optimization on code base should lead to... No, the implementation of optimization on a code base should be as localized as possible, ensuring that the ease of development across the rest of the code base is not compromised. So besides the fact that I've been screaming GPUs for the past 10 minutes, does this affect anyone who's doing cloud native? Like, I feel like anybody who's cloud native, yeah, we're gonna get better CPU usage, but that's abstracted anyway. Right? Isn't the whole point of cloud native is you don't care about hardware? So it's only like, this is all for Kubernetes. Because this is all for Kubernetes. It's not for applications deployed in the cloud native way, it's for the applications orchestrated in cloud native infrastructure. Okay, gotcha. We're continuing to ensure Go standard library is safe by default and safe by design. This includes ongoing efforts to incorporate built-in native support for FIPS certified cryptography. Uh-oh! Cryptography mentioned. Go's cryptography library is pretty nice. I've messed with it quite a few times. Mostly for stupid things that didn't need it, but good job. So FIPS crypto will be just a flag flip away from the applications that need it. Oh! Furthermore, we're evolving Go standard library packages where we can, and following the example of the Mathran v2, considering new APIs can significantly enhance the ease of writing safe and secure Go code. No! Ugh! Can I just skip that? Don't worry about AI with Go because you don't need to do anything by... All of this is only possible because of Go's incredible contributors and thriving communities. Thank you to my community because all we do is Go. 15 years ago, we could only dream of the success that Go had become and the community had developed around Go. Thank you to everyone who played a part of it, large and small. We wish you the best in the coming year. Yay! 15-year-old Go. But please quit talking about Go and AI. Until you can use Go for training, I don't want to hear anything about Go and AI. The end. Okay. That gave me time to step away and think, and I think we've got a half an hour. But what we should do, we can probably knock this out in a minute, is we shouldn't be using Taikai groups. At all. We should just make our own group type. Can I tell you a secret? you write generated code should look very different than regular code. And you should never use pointers the way they were using in there. Just saying, make the entire struct a pointer. Go's compiler, they're doing it because of the way Go, they're doing it to allow for null values, to allow for empty values, but just like, I don't think the memory saving is that important. No, the background music is staticky. And it's just the fact that I'm using cheap, license-free, low-quality music. That's it. Why am I only doing those two things when I have a description as well, I thought? Oh, I think that's because it's only filling out those two things. Actually, I should no longer need to import Taikai, I believe. Right? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I'm still providing a file, right? Why isn't it linking on save? I don't have a context defined anywhere? Really? That's interesting. Oh. That's a slice of fruit. Yeah, these are all really like staticky, like it's just gotta be like low quality. The music or something. like a lot of people have pulled from it, which probably means I should cancel my subscription. Cancelled. Yeah, so I can't do this. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'll just have a DB type right here. And we should just be able to do this. Figure out what's up with P and 144. I don't need an org-ID. I can't online 80? I mean, we should do this here and we should define this after. Cannot use groups, a slice of groups. That should be a slice. Can't range over something that's not a slice. And that is just the linter being run. Being out of date. So we should be able to do a go build now. Sweet. So, to go run this, I believe we need to add a file. We only need to go up one level. And that should be the config. Unknown driver Postgres. That was handled by the other library last time. Why doesn't it like my migration script, Mariah? create table if not exists? I always do create table if not exists. Why isn't it like create table if not exists? User groups. Besides the fact that it's not formatted. I want to figure out what the align plugin is. Oh, what's... Sorry. It's this. SQL utilities and Vim scripts that apparently I'm not using correctly. Wait, how did I find this and know how to install it? Really, I didn't complete that. It's not doing anything. And then we do neo format SQL. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Okay, what? SQL part? Do I have a SQL part the one I have? No, I don't have. I have SQL function CG format. And I don't even think I have CG format installed. What's the CG format? Because all I do is Postgres, right? How to install. That's disgusting. Oh, it didn't even work. There is no, like, Mac. See? Half of these don't even work, by the way. I need to install YAML function. Nope, I need to install the other YAML function. Okay, now I just need to figure out. I'm very distracted by this. Vim SQL formatter. No, it needs to work with VimPlug. There we go. Wait. So this is the one that was archived, right? Lulu, you came back! What about this one? Why do I have to do a pip install on the machine? I hate pip install on the machine. That's why we didn't do it the first time. See? None of these are gonna work. That means I'm gonna have to do my own freaking SQL formatting. I want it to look pretty. Sure, this would be easier than VS Code. Why didn't it like create table if not exist? Create table if not exists user groups. I set them up wrong. Oh, I need that too. Create table if not exist or create table if not exist, space, space. Had it wrong. There we go. There is a fortune face up there. You know, the content quality goes down the longer I do this, because I just like... Oh, I forgot to run it like this. The more into the developing I get, like the... Remember how there was like a files here? Should be like the same. And it seems to be. And when I do files there, do I add that? Yeah, I do. I don't know, I didn't copy that. No relation groups. It's not called groups. That is correct, but it's called user groups. What do we call it? Meetup_comedy, I believe that's what we call it. What I called it? Group ID. Okay, we're almost there. I'm pushing. Killer. So now I should be able to go over here and do PSQ. Oh. I actually don't need to do that from there. I can do PSQL right here. DuckDB. Oh, did I not? DuckDB. I have groups left. Look at that. Look at that table. Look at that. So we have, we can just do, select, we just need 11 meetups. Forge has 11 meetups, and it works. we go. Actually, build as a there we go. I have this in a repo somewhere. We'll post that PR on what's its face. And we will start a raid hold. Who should we raid? Oh yeah, I'm giving you options. I'm giving you some options. Okay. We got 5 minutes starting now. Who should we raid? Oh yeah, we need to kill that. We actually don't need that anymore. We do need to add a go one. Rebate. Where's the one that's like squad but the other way? I wonder if I drop this commit, if it'll like pay attention. gonna skip this one. This is Postgres, DuckDB, analytics, side project. I am using Postgres plus DuckDB. And go to create. There we go. Who are we rating? We're rating Bad Cop! So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out and having the time of your lives. We'll see you next week. It's Thanksgiving, so we'll probably do it on Wednesday. So I'll see you on Wednesday.